files a police complaint, demands his arrest. Sawant defends, says he said nothing wrong. Big war over Jharkhand Chief Minister's age. Affidavit says Hemant Soren aged 7 years between 2019 and 24. BJP demands cancellation of his nomination ahead of the upcoming election. National Capital Region's cracker ban goes up in smoke. Thick smog blanket over Delhi. Pollution levels plummet to alarming at very poor category post-Diwali. Chilling Delhi double murder caught on camera. 2 family members killed on Diwali. Accused shoots dead 40-year-old man and 16-year-old minor. Big reveal in digital arrest scam. Scammers extort 6 crore rupees every day from victims. Scam amount to 214 crore rupees a month laundered in Cambodia. Donald Trump slams atrocities against Hindus in Bangladesh, says Hindus and Christians looted, claims Kamala and Biden ignored Hindus across the world. A single speech by Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge right ahead of the upcoming elections in Maharashtra and Jharkhand has sparked a furious showdown between the BJP and the Congress party, and this time over freebies. Now remember, the Congress party, which had stormed to power in Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh and Telangana on the strength of extravagant promises and freebies, is now warning itself, coming from its own chief, to be careful about promises made to voters. And now Prime Minister Narendra Modi has latched on to the irony of Kharge's warning and launched an all-round attack on the grand old party. Modi says the Congress stands exposed for failing to deliver on its own guarantees and promises. And not just that, the Prime Minister also took aim at the Congress governments in Karnataka, Himachal and Telangana for what he says was struggling to implement their own schemes. Remember, Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, in a speech advised poll-bound Maharashtra and the Karyakartas and leadership of the Congress in the state to hold back, to be careful about making promises that might step beyond the budget and simply bankrupt the state, triggering a big retort from the BJP.
Way what he has said indicated is till Maharashtra election, you just keep quiet. That was his indication. So Congress throughout the country, in many states, they are giving such type of false promises, false guarantees, which they are not able to carry out, implement. Only for the sake of vote, they do all these things. And now, for the sake of Maharashtra election, they have stopped whatever that they wanted to re-look into it, re-examine it. They have stopped it, but after Maharashtra election, definitely it is going to happen. Congress party always thinks of the vote. They never bother about the welfare of the
And after Prime Minister Modi's attack on the Congress party in the wake of Mallikarjun Kharge's warning to his state leaderships in Maharashtra and Jharkhand, asking them to be cautious about promises, the BJP has upped the temperatures of its attack and released a report card on the 3 Congress governments. The BJP report card on Telangana, Himachal and Karnataka highlights broken promises, extravagant guarantees made by the Congress in their campaign to win these states, and now that they've won, the failed guarantees and failed promises which have not been kept. The BJP report card on Karnataka talks about how the Congress there is tainted by scams and therefore schemes are failing, and the BJP report card on Himachal Pradesh says that Khatakhat has backfired and Himachal government is under record and historic debt at this point of time. So you had Kharge ironically warn the Congress about freebies and promises made in election season. This after the last 3 election victories of the Congress party were entirely on promises of that kind. Prime Minister Modi attacks Kharge, and now the BJP has released a document talking about the broken promises of the Congress party.
ನಿಮಗೆ ಅನುಕರಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಾಗ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದೆ 5, 6, 10, 20 ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಬಜೆಟ್ ಇದೆ ಆ ಬಜೆಟ್ ತಕ್ಕಂತೆ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಗಳು ಕೊಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದಿವಾಳಿ ಎದ್ದು ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಬಟ್ಟಿ ಮಣ್ಣು ಹಾಕಕ್ಕೆ ಸಡಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ
presented by Parul University, Vadodara, Gujarat.
Co-presented by
आपका जॉय भारत का जॉय, जॉय ई-बाइक.
Election season's big run-up interview. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde has provided his most detailed interview, taking India Today's questions ahead of this big make-or-break election for Shinde and the Shinde Sena. The Maharashtra Chief Minister has also commented on the controversial Mal comment by Arvind Sawant against Shaina NC, a new entrant into the Shiv Sena, has also slammed the Uddhav MP. Take a look.
आप मुख्यमंत्री होने के साथ साथ शिवसेना के मुख्य नेता भी है और इसीलिए सीट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, जब 3 पार्टी की अलायंस होती है उसमें सीट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन काफी अहम होता है. क्या आप सीट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन से खुश है? क्या आपको लगता है कि आपकी पार्टी को, आप कह रहे थे कि स्ट्राइक रेट आपका काफी अच्छा था लोकसभा चुनाव के वक्त पे, आपके स्ट्राइक रेट के मुकाबले, लोकसभा के स्ट्राइक रेट के मुकाबले असेंबली में भी आपको ज्यादा सीटें मिलनी चाहिए थी, ऐसा आपको लगता है?
देखो, हमको कितनी सीटें मिली, बीजेपी को कितनी मिली और एनसीपी को कितनी मिली, इससे ज्यादा मुझे अहम लगता है महायुति को जिताना, महायुति की सीटें लाना, और महायुति जरूर जीतेगी, ऐसी हमारी कोशिश है. 2-4 सीटें इधर उधर होती है, लेकिन महायुति सरकार को लाना ये अहम मुद्दा और टारगेट हमारा है.
नहीं, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ, मतलब एक तरफ आपका चेहरा है और दूसरी तरफ हम देख रहे हैं कि महाविकास आघाड़ी में भी कई जगह पर बगावत है, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ महायुति में भी कुछ जगह पर बगावत नजर आ रही है. जैसे समीर भुजबल खड़े हो गए आपके पार्टी के कैंडिडेट के खिलाफ, वहां पर मना करने के बावजूद आपने या बीजेपी ने नवाब मलिक को, अजित पवार ने टिकट दे दिया है. ये भी कई जगह पर दिखाई दे रहा है. इसको आप किस तरीके से हैंडल करेंगे? ये जो आपसी बगावत कई जगह पर दिखाई देगी, उसको किस हैंडल करेंगे?
अभी तो बगावत जहाँ है वो 2-3 दिन और बाकी है. निश्चित रूप से वहाँ पर तीनों पार्टियां हमारी समन्वय से बैठकर रास्ता निकालेगी.
नहीं, लेकिन इसके वजह से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. जैसे नवाब मलिक हो कि वो खड़े हो रहे अजित पवार के टिकट पर, आपने भी
नवाब मलिक जहाँ खड़े हैं वहाँ तो कैंडिडेट हमारा लड़ रहे, कैंडिडेट लड़ेगा वहाँ पर.
A big clash has taken place between the Uddhav Sena and the Shinde Sena over a controversial and vulgar remark by Sena UBT MP Arvind Sawant, who referred to Shaina NC as imported mal. The Uddhav Sena MP has been booked after he called the Shiv Sena Mumba Devi candidate Shaina NC imported mal. MP Arvind Sawant, when asked about Shaina contesting from the Mumba Devi area, said, and I quote, "Imported mal nahi chalta yahan." His comment has drawn, as you can imagine, huge ire from Shaina NC herself.
की हालत देखो ना भैया, जिंदगी भर वो भाजपा में रही, अब कहीं नहीं तो इनके दूसरे पार्टी में गई, और ये इम्पोर्टेड नहीं चलता यार, इम्पोर्टेड माल नहीं चलता हमारे यहाँ ओरिजिनल माल चलता है, ओरिजिनल माल है हमारा.
You have this Mahavinash Agadi that has only chosen to disrespect women. He has called me imported mal. That means an item. I am not imported mal. मैं जरूर एक महिला हूँ, लेकिन मैं माल नहीं हूँ. And let me tell you, on the 20th of November, you will get a befitting answer. But this is not a scoring point. This is our self-respect as women in public service.
जिंदगी में कभी मैंने अवमान नहीं किया. मैं जिस क्षेत्र में काम करता था वहाँ तो महिलाओं की बहुत बड़ी मात्रा में संख्या थी वहाँ. हमने कभी जिंदगी में किया नहीं. रही बात, जो बात मैंने की है, ना मैं उनका नाम लिया है. आप बाइट दोबारा बताना, आधी बात नहीं बताना. मैंने अपने कैंडिडेट को भी वही बोला है. ये ओरिजिनल माल है। तो क्यों, उसका मतलब क्या होता है? गुड्स इन इंग्लिश। तो आपको क्यों लगा? अच्छा 29 को हुआ, 1 तारीख को कैसे याद आ गया?
Maharashtra election potboiler keeps getting hotter and hotter. The Mahayuti alliance in Maharashtra is in a fix. The ruling alliance is in a fix over candidates in the high-profile Mahim constituency with just less than 20 days left for the assembly election. The BJP has pledged its support to Raj Thakre's son Amit Thakre, while its ally, the Shinde Sena, has chosen to field its sitting MLA from the constituency. The BJP is now expecting Shiv Sena candidate Sada Sarvankar from the seat in favor of Amit Thakre. Meanwhile, as the poll gets closer, Sanjay Raut has levelled big allegations against Maharashtra's Director General of Police, calling the DGP a BJP stooge, which is something you would expect during election time. The Sena UBT has sought her removal, stating that the party doesn't have confidence in her.
नहीं, बहुत अच्छा सपोर्ट मिल रहा है और मुझे इस प्रकार की रैली, जो मैं रैलीज़ में ज़्यादा बिलीव नहीं करता, क्योंकि मैं डोर टू डोर जाके लोगों को मिलने में ज़्यादा बिलीव करता हूँ। मुझे वो कनेक्ट अच्छा लगता है और जो सपोर्ट मिल रहा है वो मेरे एक्सपेक्टेशन से कहीं बढ़कर है।
राज्य के पुलिस महासंचालक रश्मि शुक्ला के बारे में बहुत गंभीर आरोप है। 2019 में जब हमारी सरकार बंद रही थी तो यही पुलिस महासंचालक या डीजी रही उस वक्त, जो सीधे सीधे भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिए काम कर रही है। हमने ये कहा कि उनको उसके हाथ में चुनाव नहीं देना चाहिए। तब चुनाव आयोग ने कहा कि हमको अधिकार नहीं है, ऐसे कैसा हो सकता है? लेकिन उसी वक्त झारखंड के डीजी को बदल दिया, वो अधिकार में है, लेकिन रश्मि शुक्ला को बदलना आपके अधिकार में नहीं है। ये कौन सा खेल चल रहा है? ये महाराष्ट्र का चुनाव पुलिस दबाव तंत्र के ऊपर चल रहा है और उसकी सूत्रधार रश्मि शुक्ला जी है।
And Delhi has woken up to a post-Diwali pollution crisis that's worse than last year, with air quality plunging to the very poor category. Despite a firecracker ban, smog blankets the city, sparking political clashes, because that's the only thing that's left to do. Well, that's not it. As Chhath Puja nears, devotees face a polluted Yamuna coated in disgusting toxic froth, signaling yet another environmental emergency for Delhiites. Here's a look at how just filthy and disgusting India's national capital currently is.
Every year, Delhi and the national capital region face a predictable yet alarming post-Diwali spike in pollution. Despite a blanket ban, revelers burst firecrackers on Thursday. Air quality plummeted overnight, pushing Delhi into the very poor category, nearing severe. Friday morning, residents woke to a city blanketed in thick smog, with air quality readings reaching distressing levels. Delhi recorded an AQI of 359, Gurugram 348, Ghaziabad 316, Noida 293. Diwali left its mark on the roads that were littered with firecracker residue and debris. But with the wind patterns favorable, the skies cleared around noon. The Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP clashed in a blame game over the city's air crisis.
आज मामूली बढ़ोतरी देखी गई है, लेकिन इससे निष्क्रिय होने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि अभी भी हमें जो अगले 10 दिन हैं उसमें सक्रिय रहने की जरूरत है और इसलिए सरकार आज से अपने अभियान को और तेज कर रही है, वाटर स्प्रिंकलिंग के अभियान को।
और ये जो दिल्ली सरकार है ना, दिल्ली सरकार, कल दिल्ली के लोगों ने उनकी छाती पर पटाखे बजाए हैं, छाती पर। ये देश की संस्कृति के विरुद्ध की सरकार है।
पंजाब क्योंकि इनकी सरकार है तो पराली से पॉल्यूशन नहीं है पंजाब से, अगर दिवाली है तो पटाखों से पॉल्यूशन है, लेकिन सिर्फ अपनी स्किन सेव करने के लिए तरह तरह की बहाने करते रहे और दिल्ली के लोगों को जहरीली सांस लेने के लिए मजबूर करते रहे।
With Chhath Puja nearing, another environmental crisis looms large. Devotees planning for the Chhath Puja, in which they worship the sun god, were confronted with a daunting sight. Thick toxic foam formed on the Yamuna river, posing grave risk to those who take a dip in the river.
The deformers are being spread on the water at Yamuna river at Kalindi, Kunj, to deal with this situation. But certainly, don't be mistaken, it is not going to improve the quality of the water of Yamuna river. This is only dealing with the foam. It's a cosmetic measure that is being taken by the agencies to deal with the foam that has covered Yamuna river at Kalindi, Kunj right now.
With both air and water quality deteriorating rapidly, Delhi and the region braces for yet another pollution emergency in a cycle that repeats year after year. Bureau Report, India Today.
And remember, even while we talk about the Indian elections right ahead, the US is just days away from deciding on its next president. Former US President Donald Trump spoke out just yesterday in a surprise statement condemning the barbaric violence against Hindus in Bangladesh and criticized Kamala Harris and Joe Biden in his Diwali message, accusing them of ignoring Hindus both globally and in America. As part of his outreach being seen as designed to woo the Indian American vote ahead of this election, Trump pledged to protect Hindu Americans and address the attacks and looting faced by Hindus, Christians, and other minorities by mobs in Bangladesh. Take a look. Donald Trump wades into the Bangladesh communal tension issue in his Diwali message. The Republican nominee condemned barbaric violence against Hindus and other minorities in Bangladesh and criticized US President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris for their handling of the situation. Trump accused Harris, his Democratic presidential rival, and Biden of ignoring Hindus worldwide and in the United States. He promised that under his administration he would protect Hindu Americans from the quote-unquote anti-religion agenda of the radical left. The statement comes amidst targeting of Hindus in Bangladesh after the ouster of Sheikh Hasina from power, an issue that has largely drawn silence from world leaders apart from Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In July and August, several members of the Hindu community in Bangladesh were assaulted and their properties and shops were vandalized by mobs. Reaching out to Indian American voters, since this is, after all, election season, Trump pledged to strengthen ties with India and Prime Minister Narendra Modi if re-elected. The BJP and VHP have welcomed the message from Donald Trump.
एक बड़ी अजीब विचित्र विडंबना है देश की और दुनिया की कि जब हिंदुओं के ऊपर हमले होते हैं, हिंदुओं को सताया जाता है, तो न सिर्फ बाकी वर्ल्ड लीडर्स जो है ना चुप्पी साध लेते हैं, अपितु साथ ही साथ उस ऑपरेशन को ऑपरेशन नहीं माना जाता, उसको उत्पीड़न को उत्पीड़न नहीं माना जाता, ऐसी खबरों को छुपाया भी जाता है। तो ये स्वागत कदम है।
नरेंद्र मोदी दुनिया के पहले ऐसे ग्लोबल लीडर थे जिन्होंने बांग्लादेशी हिंदुओं पर हो रही रिलीजियस एट्रोसिटीज़ के खिलाफ खुलकर बोला था, और उनके कॉल के बाद वर्ल्ड लीडर्स इस पर बोलना शुरू हो चुके हैं। वेयर एज डोमेस्टिकली our vote bank politicians of India Alliance, in particular Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra, are absolutely silent.
Kamala Harris has also shared her Diwali greetings. In a video posted on social media, Harris wished everyone celebrating the Festival of Lights, which marks the victory of good over evil. Bureau Report, India Today. And election season's biggest fight has just broken out. Politics over freebies being given to voters in this election cycle has gone to the very top of both the BJP and the Congress party. It's a showdown that has escalated very, very quickly. That's being debated by me on To The Point after this break. Stay with us.
जाओगे कैसे?
हेलो, मैं आ रहा हूँ, भगा कर ले जाऊंगा। सिक्योरिटी, भाग गए, पकड़ो उनको। हेलो, बोला था ना, भगा कर ले जाऊंगा।
एक हिंट तो देते।
हिंट,
बड़े आराम से।
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra comes with Google Gemini.
एक दोस्त है जिससे बात किए बिना हम रह नहीं सकते, बातें घंटों की हों या कुछ सेकंड्स की। ये दोस्त हमेशा हमारी बात सुनता है, क्योंकि हमारा सबसे अच्छा दोस्त भगवान ही तो है। मंगलदीप, दिल से करो बात भगवान के साथ।
कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी, ना धूप चुने ना छाँव, कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी, किसी ठोर टिके ना पाँव, कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी, ना धूप चुने ना छाँव, कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी।
मिलिए रेखा भारद्वाज। साहित्य आज तक दिल्ली में लाइव 22, 23 और 24 नवंबर मेजर ध्यानचंद नेशनल स्टेडियम, इंडिया गेट, नई दिल्ली। आज ही अपनी टिकट बुक करें aajtak.in/साहित्य पर।
जमाने से हटकर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर फाइनेस्ट कार्डमम सीड्स, अ प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट फ्रॉम दिलबाग।
You are watching Fact Check segment where we bust fake news. In response to a missile attack by Iran on 1st October, Israel conducted a series of airstrikes on military bases in Iran early last Saturday. While the IDF claimed significant damage, the Iranian army reported only 4 soldiers had died with limited damage to equipment. In a video now going viral on social media, several fighter jets can be seen flying in the sky. Allegedly, these were Israeli fighter jets returning home from an attack on Iran. India Today Fact Check found that the video does not show Israeli fighter jets. Rather, it shows a drill conducted by the Egyptian Air Force. A reverse image search of the keyframe from the viral video led us to the same clip uploaded by an Instagram user on 23rd October, 3 days before the Israeli attack on Iran. Many commenters on the post suggested that the viral clip originated from Egypt or was related to the Egyptian